Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing some Wilderness Slayer. The reason for that is because yesterday there was a new Wilderness update, and with it we saw the release of the Larran's chest as well as the new wine of zamorak spawn. The Larran's chest is very similar to the brimstone chest. The loot is almost the same, minus any of the unique rewards from Konar, so no Mystic Dusk and no Dragon Hasta. However, anything else from the chest should be the same. Now there are two Larran's chests. There's one in the Deep Wilderness and there's one in like level 20 Wilderness. Now the chest in Deep Wilderness actually has increased loot over the Brimstone chest, so you can get a larger range of any of the items in the Brimstone chest from the Larran's big chest. Now the only way to get the keys is from Wilderness Slayer, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we have another reason for doing Wilderness Slayer. I made a huge mistake the other day, and that was I accidentally reset my point streak. Now the reason I accidentally did this is because when I was playing my Slayer only Ironman account, I would often run into points and reset my streak bonus as I was burning through points and I needed to use Turiel to skip really terrible tasks. However, I forgot that I was on my main account and I could just go ahead and do the task, and for whatever reason I was out of points, but anyway, I reset my point totals. So I need to get Slayer points fast, and one of the best ways to do that is Wilderness Slayer. So because of those reasons, we're going to go ahead and do some Wilderness Slayer. We're hunting for key drops. We're going to try to get a few of those at least. And we're looking for Slayer points, as well as I'm pretty close to a Slayer level, so we're going to work on that. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Here is the task of shame, my stupid sulfur lizard task that reset my point streak total. I am so annoyed about that still. I mean, it's giving me a little motivation to do more Wilderness Slayer, which honestly I have not done a lot of, but with the new Larran's keys, the mysterious emblem drops, and some actual pretty high XP tasks, I don't think Wilderness Slayer is that bad. So I'm kind of excited to give it a try, but I'm still pretty pissed that I don't have any Slayer points or Slayer streak anymore. We are going to grab our first task from Crystalia. Oh my god, I'm still pretty mad about that. We're starting from scratch again, and unfortunately for Wilderness Slayer you need to get 5 tasks in a row before you even start getting points. But anyway, let's move past that. We got Mammoths, which is a pretty good task as they are cannonable and have a pretty high combat level. Okay, there we go. We got a Mysterious Emblem and a Larran's Key in the same drop. That's amazing. The Mysterious Emblems have reduced in price a bit. They're only about 120k, but still quite nice. And the Larran's Keys, I don't really know what their average loot would be, but I'm guessing at least around 100k as well. Mammoths are a pretty good task, honestly. I was getting about 35k Slayer experience an hour. And they're pretty high combat levels, so the chance of getting a Larran's Key or a Mysterious Emblem is much higher, as they are both based off of combat level. We finished up our task. Now we have Fire Giants. Not amazing. Now I forgot about the Revenant Cave until a few tasks in, so there are a few tasks that I probably should have done in the Revenant Cave, but I do figure it out eventually. So we're going to go ahead and open up our very first Larran's Key. I was a little too lazy to buy like a full defensive gear, so I decided just to run in here with D-Hide and hope that I don't get PK'd. So we're going for the northern chest. Now unfortunately this one is in a pirate ship and you have to go up a ladder to get to the chest, so it's really easy for someone to camp there and they could probably attack you before you even load in. Let's go ahead and open up our very first Larran's chest, and 580 iron ore. Yeah, it's kind of lackluster, but I do think it's more than the drop range from the brimstone chest. There we go guys, there is another Larran's Key about halfway through our Fire Giant task. Fire Giants aren't ideal as there isn't a cannonable location as far as I'm aware. It's kind of a slow task, but, well, we can't really skip it currently. Okay, so we just finished up the task of Fire Giants. 2 tasks done in a row. No more drops, unfortunately, but we'll head out of here and grab ourselves a new task. All right, let's go ahead and grab our next task here. Green Dragons. Nah, that's not too bad. You can go ahead and cannon them, and they're pretty quick to kill, honestly. And I mean, a bit of money never hurt anyone. Luckily, it was pretty late, so we came to the lower wilderness location. But yeah, we got another Larran's Key with only 9 kills to go, so we've gotten 1 key per task so far. So if we're guessing the Larran's chest gives an average of 100k per loot, and you very frequently get a Mysterious Emblem per task as well. That's at least 200k per Slayer task that you're getting. We ended up getting about 400k from that Green Dragon task, not bad. 64 Green Dragons and a Mysterious Emblem. Next up here we have Lesser Demons, which are actually an amazing task as you can cannon them in the Revenant Cave. And the XP per hour is extremely good, and the drop rate for Larran's Keys and Emblems is probably also pretty good. So from the lower entrance to the Revenant Caves, you just need to go a little bit to the northwest, and here are the Lesser Demons. Now it's kind of like doing a regular Dagonoth task or something, like they're everywhere. Now I forgot to bring prayer gear, which I should have done, as you're most likely going to want to pray melee the entire time. but they're not that dangerous, and it may have enough supplies to do this. Like, look how active your cannon is. It's attacking like almost every tick. I'm really interested to see what the XP per hour here is. I'm guessing at least 40 or 45k an hour. This actually looks like a really good experience task. Alright, there is our third Larran's key. We've gotten 1 key per task so far, and hopefully we can keep that up as Wilderness Slayer tasks are extremely quick. Now, I am getting like 52k Slayer experience an hour here. I was getting 60k for a few minutes there. We just had enough supplies to finish off about 100 lesser demons, and it took me like 10 minutes maximum. In that task, we were averaging around 52k Slayer experience an hour, which is top tier for sure. Alright, our next task is going to be Ents. It's not very good, but we can go ahead and bang that out quickly. I always find it funny when you get a drop from Ents. They don't have any regular drops. You have to chop the logs to get them, but I did get a mysterious emblem as you can still get the Slayer rewards. I'm not actually going to chop the logs as it's too time consuming, and I just want to get this over with as quickly as possible. Alright guys, we finished up 5 tasks, which means we finally got 25 Slayer points. Let's go ahead and get another one here. Ice Giants. Well, I should have done this in the Revenant Cave, but I actually ended up going to Garak, or wherever it is, the northwestern corner. We finished that one up quickly. 6 wilderness tasks done, which we now have a skip. We've got something absolutely terrible. Black dragons. Oh, okay. Well, it's only 13 of them. It won't take too long, to be honest. So first up here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the rest of my Larran's keys. I have 3 of them, which means we will have done 4 in total. Okay, once again, we're going to go up here. Hopefully we don't get PK'd. Okay, looks okay. Let's open it up. The first loot is 177 raw sea turtles, which is 150k. Not bad, to be honest. I still think the best reward you can get here is dragon fruit tree seeds or celestris seeds. Our second key's reward is uncut diamonds. That is worth 135k, actually. That's better than I thought it was going to be. And we're going to open up our final key here, or at least our 4th key. Our next loot is going to be lobsters. That's pretty bad. I think that might be our worst one so far, only worth about 43k. While there are some extremely valuable things from here, the more common drops can be worth pretty low amounts, like 40k is probably one of the worst. So next up here, we're going to be doing the Black Dragon task in the Revenant Cave. I think this is probably the easiest place to get to, and there is a nice safe spot. We're just using a rune crossbow, broad bolts. The Black Dragons do have a really high drop rate for both the Larran's key and the mysterious emblem. We could even get one, even though the quantity is pretty low. Black Dragons are pretty slow to kill, but the tasks are generally really low, so this will probably only take me about 20 minutes. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We ended up actually getting 2 mysterious emblems from this task, which is amazing. So I'm kind of guessing maybe the drop rate's actually 1 in 30, which would be very good. So we got about 400k from this task. No one bothered me either, which is pretty nice. Let's grab a new task from Cristelia. Chaos Druids. I think we're definitely going to do Elder Chaos Druids. I think the combat level and being able to cannon them will make it a pretty good task. This task is always pretty fun. It's very chaotic. You just end up getting teleported around everywhere. Now the only tip I can give you is just spam click your cannon to try to fill it back up. 2 birds just ran into my window. Oh my god. Don't attack the southern Chaos Druids as they will start teleporting you down and you will not be able to make it back up to refill your cannon. Just don't bother with them. Your cannon will attack them. I wouldn't really recommend picking up items unless it is a Larran's Key, Mysterious Emblem, or a piece of Elder Chaos Druid even maybe. Alright, so we finished that mess of a task. Now it's just a simple prospect of picking up my cannon. Okay, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought. Oh, hey, hold up. I got an Elder Chaos Hood right there. Hey, no. Oh, it's in the looting bag. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Not bad. I've never gotten an Elder Chaos piece before. Alright, how much is this actually worth? It said 450k, and yeah, 450k, not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another task here. Elder Chaos Druid's really, really good. We got 50k Slayer experience an hour, and about 160k range experience. Oh, perfect. Lesser Demons again, another quick cannonable task. Let's go ahead and do that one. There is another Larran's Key. That's key number 5 now, I believe. I think we got another one from Elder Chaos Druids. We've pretty much gotten 1 per task. I think that's most likely the average. We just finished up at 9 tasks in a row. We'll go ahead and head out of here. That may be the last task I do. We'll grab another one and see what it looks like. We're very, very close to a Slayer level, so we'll probably just kill a few monsters on a new task. Our next task is Earth Warriors. Not amazing because I can't really cannon it. And there is our Slayer level. We're level 81 as Slayer, another 240k till the next level. Very soon we'll be able to kill Abyssal Demons, which I've wanted to do for a long, long time now. So the XP per hour from Wilderness Slayer is actually not too bad, especially if I had more points to skip the terrible tasks. Actually, 1 second later we got another Larran's Key. I think that's where I'm going to end it for now, though. I'm going to head out of here, open up the remaining of these chests, and we'll see what the average loot looks like. Obviously, this isn't a large enough sample size to know for sure, but I think we'll have opened 8 keys now, I think. I am very surprised that I have not seen a single PKer here, which is kind of promising as this is like a day after the release, so I thought it would be a little busier, but not too much. 154k from 4 Ranarr seeds. That's, I think, maybe the best loot we've gotten so far. And we got coal. 556 coal is worth about 72k. Interesting. 95k cash. Okay, I'll take that, I suppose. So I ended up doing around 15 Slayer tasks, and it took me maybe 3 or 4 hours. Most of the tasks were very quick. I cannoned everything I could, and I think I was using actually adamant darts. Probably should have downgraded to mithril. However, how much money did I end up making? Would I break even doing this? I have to say, probably. I started with around 4,000 cannonballs, and I'm down to 1,300. So I used around 3,000 cannonballs, which is only around 500k potentially. Obviously, the darts and the Zolder scales add up to quite a bit as well, but I think I easily broke even. So now let's have a look at the Larran's chests. So actually, we ended up doing 7. We had the raw sea turtle, 4 Ranarr seeds, 373 lobsters, 95k cash, iron ore, coal, and uncut diamonds, which comes out to an average value of around 100k as we opened up 7 chests. We also ended up getting 9 mysterious emblems, which are worth a significant amount, 1.1 mil in mysterious emblems. So you're still likely to get more cash from the emblems themselves than the Larran's keys, but it still buffed Wilderness Slayer by quite a bit. I didn't die once, not opening the keys, nor on any of the Slayer tasks. And we also did get an Elder Chaos Hood drop. I'm going to chuck in the green Dragonhide here, which brings us up to around 2.5 mil, which is really pretty good for only a couple hours of Slayer. Some of the tasks were really good too, like Lesser Demons, Elder Chaos Druids, easily getting around 50k Slayer experience an hour. And since you're getting so many Slayer points from the tasks, you can skip any of the really bad ones. So I think Wilderness Slayer is much better than Konar tasks and pretty viable for mid to high level accounts. Anyway guys, that is pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you think about the new update down below, and I will see you next time.